There is a popular prayer we say here. It's not really a prayer, but it's like a word of courage to ourselves that goes this way. We say here in Nigeria, it goes this way. Thank God I do not look like what I've gone through. For those who don't look like what they've gone through, for the people who do not look like what they've gone through, it's because you have the power to transform and alchemize your situation. You might not know you're doing it intentionally, but over time, you will see that everything that was thrown at you, all the situations that you go into without knowing, you handled it with so much grace. When you come across people who had to go through similar experiences or even harsher situations, and they let those situations change who they are at the core, or they had to cut corners to get to where they are currently, when you come in contact with these people, they are the people who are always going to undermine your ability to go through harsh situations with grace. These are people that will easily project negative things towards you, like, oh, there's no way you went through this without doing this, because that's the routes they choose. Or people who will feel like you haven't really gone through much, or how much have you experienced. They are thinking that you're going to come out of the fire being damaged. Even though you got purified by the fire, you were not damaged by it. I think that's the power of being an alchemist. And you're an alchemist if you do not look like what you've gone through, if you do not think like the situation that you experienced. And it's hard dealing with people who are very performative, because that's how I'm getting to notice people who went through situation and it changed them. I can't help but just feel pity that they went through situations and they allowed the situations define who they are, and they become entirely different from who they were. Even though they won and they came out successful, they do not look at the world from a place of compassion anymore, rather from a place of conquer. They also identify so much with their struggles that if they do not see other people carrying those same scars, they feel like you've not gone through a lot. These sorts of people are going to make it very difficult for you to have opportunities around them. Neither can they easily create opportunities for you. So it's a blessing that you do not look like what you've gone through, but at the same time, you have to be careful when you meet people that undermine your experience, people that expect you to look exactly like the horrors you've experienced. Stay sane, stay safe.